Welcome to St John's for our weekly update. Today I'm sitting in my office, and that's because the cathedral is otherwise occupied. It's actually a good sign because when the COVID-19 outbreak began, one of our income sources dropped dramatically. That's the income we gain from using the cathedral to host events. That is a huge amount of money for us, and it meant that during COVID we took a really significant hit to our income, which we were fortunate enough to have supplemented by the JobKeeper supplement. That of course has ceased now, and so now it's really pleasing for us that income is coming in again from that income source. Because of the dip in the income that we experienced, we are unable to replace Mother Kate in the short term. But we hope that with the return of income through events that we will soon be able to reverse or fill that gap in our staffing. It gives us the opportunity to say thank you to all of you for the ongoing support you give to the cathedral financially. It costs $5,000 a week to ensure the cathedral and the other buildings on this site. So, the basic operating costs are incredibly significant. And while we're talking about money, tax time is approaching, and I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that the cathedral does have 3 tax-deductible funds. One is for the deanery, and we still have a debt on the repair of the deanery veranda, and so if you want to assist with that, that's one way you can give a tax-deductible donation. We also have the Choral Music Trust, which helps us to provide cathedral music, and the third tax-deductible fund is the one that we have to maintain the cathedral, and we're trying to build up the capital for the Choral Music Trust and the Cathedral Maintenance Fund. So if you are looking for an opportunity to get some tax deductions, the cathedral can be one of the places where you give your money, and we would be incredibly grateful for those donations that help us to sustain our life and our ministry. So thank you in advance if you're able to do that. Copies of monthly notices for June are available. Hard copies are available in the cathedral. It's also available on the cathedral website. There's a lot of good stuff happening over the next little while. Saturday we host the United Nations Association Young Professionals as they engage with yoga, and you'd be welcome to join them for that. You'll find details on the cathedral website. The cathedral retreat is coming up at the end of July. You'll find the enrolment form on the What's On page of the cathedral website. There are also hard copies of the enrolment form available in the cathedral. So if you'd like to come on retreat, please fill in that form in the next little while. On Friday of next week, we're hosting online a exercise in reframing conversations. This one is aimed at reframing the way we talk about climate and environmental issues, but as a concept it's actually a very helpful exercise because the way we frame our messages actually can help people hear what we are actually trying to say, and there are plenty of ways to frame messages in ways that are completely unhelpful, as we see often in our political discourse when people attack each other, use pejorative language and the like. So if you're interested in hearing about how messaging can be shaped and actually ensure that we get heard, please join us for reframing conversations on Zoom. The Cathedral Working Group on Domestic Violence continues to do their wonderful work. This month they're providing some new information for us, both on the display you'll find in the cathedral and also in monthly notices for June. This month they're asking us to reflect on coercive control. Coercive control has been mentioned in the media a fair bit in recent times. It's probably the shadow side of domestic violence, in that it doesn't actually involve violence in terms of physical violence. It certainly involves psychological violence, and that's why increasingly we're talking about domestic abuse rather than simply saying we're talking about domestic violence. Coercive control has been hidden largely because we have focused so much on violence alone. So I commend to you the work of the Domestic Violence Working Group and thank them for their dedication and for the awareness raising they're doing on our behalf. The next stall is going to be held on Sunday the 20th. Mavis and her crew do an amazing job getting that stall ready. They always have quality merchandise and lots of lovely goodies. If you're able to contribute to the stall, please be in touch. And also a reminder that when you come to church on Sunday the 20th, you'll be able to buy some wonderful stuff. Celebrations this week. This week we say happy birthday to David Botha and hope you have a great day, David. The regular round of activities are happening in the life of the cathedral. We have morning prayer Monday to Friday and evening prayer Monday to Friday. We've got an increasing number of daily Eucharists if you'd like to celebrate the Eucharist during the week. Saints on the Mission happens every week, and we also have our study looking at being Anglican on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you for your support and thank you for your prayers. I hope you have a great week. Peace be with you.